see the belt coming out. That's when you know things are getting serious. All right, guys. We just got done with today's Quadzilla workout. We emphasize on just working quads today, as we do every single Monday. Starting the week off right, strong, and ready to kick ass. Today's first exercise of the day, we started off with, we first warmed up. We did 3 sets of warm up. Started with just a bar. Went up, you guys could go up to either a 25 or a 45 depending on your strength, and then go up to another plate or a 25, like I said, based on your strength. I usually go up a plate every single time, so I get to my first working set, which is usually 315. Today we started off with 3 to 4 sets on every exercise, depending on how I felt throughout each one. We started off with regular squats, as you guys will see. First set of squats wasn't really a wide squat, it was more like a closed feet while still having your toes pointing forward. Emphasizing on your quad sweep. Getting nice and big quads, so we're just focusing on quads. First exercise, we did 3 sets. We started off with 15 reps. Then we went up the weight. We did 12 reps, and then the last set was between 8 or 10 reps, depending on what way you put in. So we did the first exercise, we did closed feet. Then after that, we moved into Platz squats. As you guys will see in the video, the Platz squats are focused on keeping your heels together and your toes pointing out, as it's gonna help you build your quads all the way up from your hips, all the way down to your knees. That's one of my favorite exercises at the moment. That's gonna help you get a nice pump on the squats on this routine. We did the same thing, 3 sets. First set was 15 reps. We started off at 225. We moved into the second set, went up by 25 pounds. With this exercise, you want to focus. The most important thing with this exercise is focusing on the way down, keeping a slow negative control the way as you're coming down. Once you get to the bottom, you want to pause for a second to 2 seconds, as you want to stimulate the most muscle fiber as you can do it each set. And then on the way up, you want to explode and drive those hips forward. With the 3 sets with around a minute break in between, very intense exercise, so be careful on the weight. If you're not used to this exercise, go with a moderate weight until you feel comfortable, and then slightly start increasing the weight. Sumo squats will be our third exercise for the day. With the sumo squats, we're emphasizing more on your inner thighs and working on the teardrops. As you guys can see in the video, we're focusing on keeping our toes pointing out, just like we did with the Platz squats, but this time we're gonna have our feet slightly outside of your shoulder width apart. When you're coming down, you want to bring those hips all the way back, and as you come up, drive those hips forward and get a full squeeze of your quads at the top. 3 sets, like I said, 15 or 12 between each set. Increase the weight with a short period break in between each set. So we did those 3 exercises, and then we moved into the single leg back lunge on the mystery machine that I don't know the name of it, but hopefully you guys do know it. If you guys don't happen to have this mystery machine, it's okay. You could use either a Smith machine, you could use a pair of dumbbells, a barbell, anything you want. Just focus on controlling your weight on the way down on the reverse lunge. So we're gonna be doing 3 sets of this exercise. I like to keep it between 15 reps each time, but make sure to increase the weight every single set. Even though you're still doing 15 reps every time, make sure to increase the weight, even if it's by 5 pounds, 10 pounds. Increase the weight, keep a nice control on the negative. Bring that knee all the way to the floor, and then explode on the way up. 3 sets, 15 each leg. After we get done with this set, we're gonna move to the next exercise. So the 5th exercise we're gonna do is leg press. We're not doing regular leg press, we're doing a wide leg press. As you guys are gonna see in the video, my feet were all the way at the edge of the leg press. You wanna focus on bringing your knees all the way to your armpits. I call this leg press the childbirth. We're gonna bring our knees all the way to your armpits, getting a full stretch of your quads, emphasizing on your outer swept. This is gonna help you build nice big quads at the top. So this exercise focuses more on your upper quads, helping you build a nice round shape from the top as well from the bottom. So it's very important to get a full stretch all the way down, and when you come up, you don't want to come fully all the way down. Get a nice tempo. Keep the tension in your quads the whole time, in and out, no stopping in between for the full reps. With this exercise, I usually like to go heavy, but do high reps, so between 15 or 20. You want to go heavy, but not too heavy where you get less than 15. So like I said, keep the tempo high, and the range of motion, keep it short, so that way you always have full tension. So we're going on our hack squat, working on keeping our feet together because we're building Quadzillas today. We're not doing anything else, just working on our quads. So 6, 7 exercise, I lost count already, who cares, but hack squat. So like I said, feet together. With this exercise, I really like to focus on the negative. So as you guys are seeing in the video, we're gonna go slowly on the way down, usually between 2 to 3 seconds on the negative part of the exercise. Get a slight pause at the bottom. You wanna go all the way down till the machine hits the bottom of the machine, and then explode on the way up. This one I like to go heavy, so 12 to 10 reps during each set, 3 sets. 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Slow negatives, get a slight pause at the top, and then explode on the way up. After the hack squat, we're gonna move into the sissy squat on the machine. As you guys are seeing in the video, you wanna focus on bringing your hips all the way back, get your knees way, way, way back, keep the tension on your quads throughout the whole exercise, and when you come up, you wanna come up, bring your hips, drive those hips forward, and get a nice squeeze of your quads at the top of the exercise. So that was the 8th exercise for the day. After the CC squat, we moved into the adductor machine, which a lot of you guys don't like to do this exercise. You guys tend to think it's only for girls, and so do I, but you know what, we got to do it. With this exercise, we're emphasizing once again on the inner quads, inner thighs, as we tend to lack from training them. We don't really tend to train them a lot, so it's very important for you guys to start doing this exercise. I like to do it at the end of my routine, as by that time I'm already pretty tired and it's not going to take a lot of energy from me. I like to do high reps with this, so 15 reps, 3 to 4 sets, keeping the tension on those inner quads, in and out, in and out. Don't be afraid to train them, guys. I know you think it's only for girls, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. So we did this exercise in our last exercise, which is the quad finisher. It's gonna be the body weight sissy squats. With this sissy squats, as you guys can see, I put a plate on the floor in order to get a better range of motion and get deeper while getting a full stretch of your quads. This exercise, I highly tell people that if you have any injuries with your knees, please stay off of it. I don't want you guys to get hurt and blame it on me. I told you, I warned you guys. So, but if you don't have any problems, I highly recommend it. So with this one, if you're a beginner, just do a body weight. I don't want to see any weight, so focus on staying on your toes. As you guys are seeing on the exercise, I'm staying on my toes and trying to bring my knees all the way down to the floor, and then bring them straight up. As you come up, get a full tension, get a full pump of your quads, and keep the tension throughout the whole movement. As you're coming all the way down, and when you come all the way to the top, squeeze them at the top. Try to get as much blood flow through the squats as possible in order to help them grow. And then we're done. All right, guys, so you guys just went with me through today's Quadzilla workout. If you guys want to keep doing more workouts like the ones we did today, I have one of the best, if not the greatest, leg ebooks created in the history of bodybuilding, workout, CrossFit, any kind of exercise. I created the best workout for you guys, Quadzilla 101. If you guys want to check it out, make sure to go to my website and purchase it. It's only 20 bucks, so what can you go wrong with that? But regardless if you guys buy it or not, make sure to stay tuned. Keep watching my YouTube channel, as I'm going to be bringing you guys weekly content every single week, best content as possible. So stay tuned, keep supporting the movement, and I love you guys.